Hey folks, Ben from Smoking Hot Confessions here. You can see in the blazing sun here at Kondari Barbecue Festival, but it is Australia Day, and it wouldn't be Australia Day without some nice, lovely, beautiful hot sun. With me here, I've got Adam from Primal Iron BBQ. Now, if you've been listening to the podcast, you would have heard him on episode, I want to say 12 of season 2, when we talked about presentation and all that sort of stuff in competition barbecue. But we're going to talk about a couple of different things today. But first of all, mate, is it warm enough for you today?
Answer, yes. Very, very, very warm. I can feel it seeping from the ground underneath me. It's that bloody warm.
Mate, I'm just thankful that we're not on bitumen.
Yeah, exactly. At least we're on grass this time. Yeah, beautiful. Last Australia Day was on bitumen and it was a killer. Absolute killer, yeah.
So aside from moving to bitumen onto grass, what's different between last year and this year here at Kondari?
Kondari last year, I was at Mooloolaba on Australia Day last year, so that was bitumen, but I understand they were on bitumen up here. So, but double the amount of teams and great turnout. The quality of the teams up here, just the vibe, the general vibe. The potluck dinner last night was amazing. You know, all the teams contributing to that.
I missed that because I couldn't take the day off work. I was so bummed.
Yeah.
What was what were some of the highlights from the potluck dinner?
Oh, cracked chicken from Big Crew Barbecue. Graham's just whipped out some cracked chicken. There were dumplings, there was samosa, someone had done some brisket beans. You know, we did some rump steak with some chimichurri. You know, it was gumbo from the boys at Smoking Hot Bros. It was awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing to see in a big table and just doing what we do in this barbecue community is just like get together and it's, you know, a big community. Yeah.
Now, as a food stylist, as we were just talking about before, one of the things I've noticed about your food that you present, that you played up for the judges, is it's so precise. Can you give us an idea of some of the different techniques that you do to get that presentation so precise?
It comes down to, like we've probably just seen in there, is using rulers, using tweezers, just that finesse, making things uniform. You know, when we do our chicken box, we do multiple amounts of chicken so we can pick the best pieces from it, so they're uniform, because the eye is naturally drawn to something that is has symmetry to it. And so that's what we look for when we're presenting a box. So make sure it's all symmetrical and, you know, it's pleasant to the eye. If it's not pleasant to the eye, it's not going to be tasty because you're already on the back foot.
Well, they do say that people eat with their eyes first. So.
Yeah, exactly. And you do. If you're having an unpleasant experience from the look of a plate of food, you're already expecting it to taste bad. You've got a lot to make up for. It would want to be bloody awesome to come back from it poorly presented.
Yeah, no doubt, mate. No doubt at all. Now, speaking of good presentation, things looking symmetrical, things looking great, you have a giant new shiny black smoker. Tell us about that.
We do have this beast of a thing. I suppose it was a long time in the works. We took delivery 2 weeks ago and still working out the little idiosyncrasies. I've already had a brisket fail on it.
Oh, no.
You know, these things happen. You got a new pit. It's twice as big as the one we were cooking on. Mounted on a trailer, but we're pretty impressed with it. We're pretty happy. You know, the packing of the trailer is just so much easier.
I'd imagine it would be.
Nothing getting strapped down. The smokers don't have to come off it. It's, you know, so much easier. So much easier. So it's a Bullockhead Creek. Craig at Bullockhead Creek down at Sumner Park has worked really closely with us and spec'd it out for us and made it to our specification. So it suits our catering arm of the Primal Iron brand. And, you know, what we've got is a commercial kitchen on wheels, essentially. Yeah.
Beautiful. Can you elaborate on that? What is on the trailer?
All right, so we've got a 30-inch smoker. We've got a warmer box with 7-tray warmer box.
Wow.
Which also doubles as a smoker with you opening up baffle plates. You know, your wood storage is on there. We've got a mounted toolbox on there. We have a double commercial sink, stainless steel benches that run the length of the pit, which is about 5 meters. hand wash basin, which is completely separate, hot and cold running water, 285 litre tanks that hold water underneath it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so there's all these features and then plenty of storage. You know, there's a storage compartment with an esky that slides out from under it, so you're not lifting eskies on and off. And yeah, just all these little things that we worked with Craig really closely to build this amazing pit, and he's done an amazing job. So
He absolutely has, mate. It just looks sensational.
Yeah.
So what are your plans and your goals for 2019? Are you going to be catering off the back of that thing?
Yeah, so probably a little bit of all of the above, competitions, catering, you know, lots of stuff. As a group, Primal Iron, we're really close-knit. All the families get together quite frequently. It just makes it easier to do. You know, it'll probably do a bit of travelling, I would say. We've got about 8 or 9 comps this year.
Woo.
We've already got 3 or 4 catering gigs early in the year. We've had inquiries for weddings next year, so
Oh, wow.
it'll just start to come, you know, full circle from there. You know, more branding, more merch, all that sort of stuff. This feeds our addiction to barbecue, so we can get out there and do competitions. Right?
It's funny all the things we have to do on the side just to get the cash together to be able to compete.
Yeah, it's you know, this isn't a job for us. This is a hobby, and you know, we've got to fund that hobby somehow. You know,
By starting a second job.
We're starting a second job. You know, we're trying to make our second job as pleasurable as possible, right? So we go on barbecue, which we enjoy doing anyway. So.
Yeah, fantastic. Look, we're drawing close to the first hand in, so I will move along.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to say thanks very much.
Cheers, man.
And best of luck for the competition.
Excellent, man. Cheers.